thing you can do is once children are familiar, they've done it with the counters, what you can do, you can just have use the 10 frame flashcards, and you can just have them say one more than, say two more than, say one less than, say two less than. So for example, what I would do with this is if we're working on just less than, one less than, and two less than, I would have the child say 3, and then I would say one less than, and then the student would say 1 less than 3 is 2, and then I would prompt and say 2 less than. The child would respond 2 less than 3 is 1. They might have to think about it for a minute, but that's okay. And again, you want to build that automaticity, because it may not be there at first. And again, for one more than, two more than, you do this a very similar way. You would show them the card, and you would prompt them one more than, and the student would say 1 more than 3 is 4, and then you would prompt them again, 2 more than, the student would say 2 more than 3 is 5. And again, they might have to count on, but that's okay. But we want them to build on these skills. I wouldn't spend too much time on the dot frame cards, because too long, it can be a little boring, it can be a little tedious. So you just want to keep it short, but keep it interesting at the same time. Another activity that you can do with students is you could give them around 6 dot cards. Right? Just give them 6 dot cards. And what you could do is you could have them represent the dot cards using the counters, and their activity, what they would have to do is they would have to build a number that's 2 more than. So for example, for 3, if we're focusing on just 2 more than, they would see 3, they would form 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more is 5, 4, 5. And then they would do the next card. The next card is 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're doing 2 more than 4 is 5, 6. And they could do that for all the 6 cards. And then you could have them do, for another activity, you could have them do 1 more than, or 1 less than, or 2 less than. The activity you can do with the dot frame cards is very simple. You could just have the cards kind of just scattered throughout the table. 8 to 10 cards kind of scattered around. Actually, you want them to be very visible. Here I don't have much room, so I kind of have them blocking. So so what you could have children do is you could have them look specifically for relationships. 1 more than, 2 more than, 1 less than, 2 less than. So for example, is what I would do is I would tell my student that I'm tutoring, I want you to find cards that are 1 less than or 2 less than each other. So here, like I would pull up, well, I have a 4 and I have a 3. 4 is 1 more than 3. 3 is 1 less than 4. And then we have the number 6. We have the number 4. 4 is 2 less than 6. 6 is 2 more than. I know I had said, 2 less than was the main thing they're looking for, but sometimes they'll build that relationship and they'll kind of need to use their own logic to rationalize why something is 2 less than or 2 more than. So and that's fine as well. And then you just have them build these relationships. And it's another simple activity.